If you have a Xiaomi Mi 3 or any of the Xiaomi devices, or if you're running the MIUI ROM on your phone, these are the top 44 tips and tricks that you need to know. Hey guys, Manu here for C4E Tech, and without any further ado, let's get started. So let's start with the lock screen. In the lock screen, if you want to unlock the phone, all you need to do is drag it down. But there are three more shortcuts that you can access from the lock screen itself. The first one is dialer. If you want to launch the dialer, just grab a hold of this little circle and just drag it to the dialer and it will launch it. There's also camera and messages. Also, if you double click on this little circle, it will give you the music menu where you can start music. You can also skip tracks or go to the previous tracks. Now this is a really cool implementation of music in the lock screen. There's also another really cool implementation. If you press and hold the home button, it will launch the torch. It'll activate the LED lights on the back, and there you go. To deactivate it, all you need to do is press the power button and it'll be gone. So that is the lock screen. Now going to the home screen, MIUI does not have any app drawer, but you can always download the MIUI app drawer from the Play Store. So let me quickly download it and I'll be back in a minute. So the app is called App Drawer, MIUI App Drawer. Once you've installed it, just click Open and it'll give you your applications in an app drawer. There'll be a shortcut on the home screen. All you need to do is place it in a convenient location, and if you want to go into your app drawer, just click the application and it will launch. There's also a lot of settings that you can choose from. You can make the icon show up in a grid or anything you want to. Now if you want to preview all of your home screens at once, all you need to do is swipe with 3 fingers and it'll give you all of your home screens. Now if you want to move applications from one place to the other, usually you would just hold on it and then move it around. But let's face it, it is not really that convenient. So MIUI has a feature when you pinch on the home screen, it'll let you choose the applications that you want to move. You can select all of the applications that you want, and they're going to the home screen that you want to move to, and then just place the applications over here. Now there's also another really cool feature called Tidy Up. When you're in this mode, all you need to do is shake your phone and it will tidy up all of your apps for you. Now if you want to uninstall an app, all you need to do is press and hold on any application that you want to uninstall and then drag to the top. It'll give you an option to uninstall and cancel. If you want to uninstall, just hit uninstall. I don't want to uninstall the app drawer, so I'm just going to hit cancel. Now if you imported the Mi 3 from China, due to Chinese legislations, the Play Store and all of the Google apps will not be installed, but it is really a 2-minute process. We've already done a video on how to get the Google apps onto any Xiaomi device. If you want to check that video out, I'll leave a link in the description, but the short version is launch the Mi Market, search for Google and download the app by Eric Xiang. Once downloaded, launch it and you'll have an option to install all of the Google apps, and you can select whichever app you want to install and you'll be good to go. Now another really cool feature that MIUI has is you can manage your root permissions from an app called Security. After you've launched Security, go to Permissions, and here you will have an option to enable or disable root. If you've enabled root, you can manage all of the permissions directly from here itself. Moving on, we have Task Manager. To launch Task Manager, all you need to do is press and hold the home button and it'll give you all of the applications that are open. To close an application, all you need to do is swipe up, or if you want to close all of the applications at once, just click this brush button and all of them will be closed. Now let's say you want to prevent an application from closing even if you click the brush icon. All you need to do is press and hold the icon and then drag it down until you see the little lock icon and then let it go. Once you see the little lock icon over there, that'll be there permanently. It'll not be gone even if you press that. And as you can see, it is still there. If you want to close it, you can just swipe it up and then it'll be closed. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is music. Now there's a really cool gesture that you can do to quickly launch music. All you need to do is just place your finger on the icon and then slide down, and then it'll open up in a small window of sorts, and then you can control the music playback directly from here. Now the music player itself does have a lot of features. There'll be a really cool animation going on in the background. You have all of your songs over here. If you want to go into artists, just slide over, and if you want to go to playlist, slide over, and then you can also listen to online music. Another really cool thing about the music app is that you can download all the album arts of all the songs that you have on your phone with one click. All you need to do is press the little menu icon and then click on the get artist pictures, and then it'll search online for artist pictures based on the title of the song and also the metadata that is connected with the song. And once you've done that, all of the album arts that are available, which are recognized, will be automatically downloaded and added to your music. So the next feature I'm going to show you is in the messaging app. Now let's just say you don't want to miss a message from someone, or you have something important in the message that you want to read again in the future. All you need to do is long press on the message that you want to save and then click on pin. After you've done that, no matter how many messages that you've received, this message will always show up on the top, just like the pin post on Facebook or on forums. Also, one other thing in the Messages app is that you can drag down to reveal private messages. If you go into settings, you can add contacts based on phone number, or choose a contact from your contact book. You can also choose an option to disable message notifications, and you can also choose to require a password to go into private messaging. Alright, the next set of features I'm going to show you are in the camera app. Now once we launch the camera app, you can click this little menu icon over here and you'll see a few options, but these are pretty basic options. If you want to switch to more professional mode, you just go to settings, go into advanced settings, and then turn off simple mode. Now this will give you a lot more options to choose from. Now in the camera settings, you'll find capture settings. Now here you can choose what your volume buttons do. Either you can set it to activate the shutter, or you can set it to control the zoom, or the default you can set it to control the volume. Also, the camera can scan QR codes. This is a really cool feature. You can turn it off and on. You can also add time watermarks so that you remember when you took the photos. These watermarks cannot be removed, so just make sure that you really want to do that or not. Also, you can turn on reference line, which is like a guideline, which will show you the composition settings, the rule of thirds, and whatnot. There's also another feature in which you can choose to display the age and gender based on face recognition. This does not work really that well, but hey, it's a really cool feature. You can also choose to enhance skin tones of multiple people or just one person. That are the features in the camera application. The next feature is themes. Now in the themes app, you can change basically everything in MIUI, starting from the lock screens, icons, fonts, the style of the notifications. We have a few examples of what you can do with it right here. So if I quickly activate this theme, as you can see over here, it will change the icons, it will change the lock screen, it will also change the notification drawer style, it will also change the dialer. So basically it will change everything on your phone. So if you want to apply any theme, just download it and hit apply. So as you can see right now, the icons are changed, the notification drawer style has changed, also the lock screen has changed, even the way it unlocks has been changed. Now once you apply the theme, let's say you don't like the style of the icons, or you just don't like the lock screen, you can choose each and every element individually. All you need to do is going to the themes app again, going to the category, and then hit edit theme. Here you can choose your lock style, lock screen, icons, home screen, ringtones, notifications, and everything that you can imagine of. Next feature is notification bar. Now here you can see your notifications. If there are any notifications, if you drag down from the top, it will show you the default notifications. If you don't have any notifications, it will directly take you to quick toggles, which is really convenient. You can also customize what quick toggles show up here. All you need to do is find something that you like for example, I want the torch feature. All I need to do is just grab it and move it about this line. Now as it says over here, 11 toggles about this little bar will be showing up in the notification bar. So as you can see, I just transferred the torch quick toggle. So if I just click on it, the torch will light up. That is notification bar. Also, another thing that you can do is going to the settings of the notification bar, and you can choose how the quick toggles show up. Currently it is in the page layout. You can also switch to the bar layout, which will show you your quick toggles underneath your notifications. And you can also choose to show your connection speed. It'll show up over here. And you can also show data usage info. It will be shown over here. It'll show your monthly plans and what data you've been using. And you can also choose what applications send you notifications from here itself. If you go into additional settings, you have the show service provider option. You have an option to edit the service provider name. For example, if you want to change the name that shows up over here to any custom name, you can do that. You can also choose to show the screenshot notification. If you take any screenshot, it'll show up in the notification bar so that you can preview it or share it. You can also choose to collapse after touch, which means let's say you toggle any one of these quick toggles. Let's say I turn off GPS, the notification bar will just collapse after I've touched something. And if I re-enable GPS, it will collapse automatically so that I don't have to swipe every time that I go into the quick toggles. You can also choose to enable or disable the notification bar in the lock screen. I just leave it on enabled on the lock screen because it's just so much convenient. So that is the notification bar. So the next feature I'm going to show you is the battery indicator style. Right now it is set to show the percent of the battery left, but you can customize how it shows up by going into settings, scrolling down into the device section and tapping on battery. You can choose the battery indicator type over here. You can choose the graphical indicator, which will just show how much battery you've got left in a graphical way, or you can choose the percent, which is the one that I'm using right now, or you can choose the top bar, which is a green color bar that goes all over the top of the notification bar. Now the next feature of MIUI is the volume toggles. Now as ridiculous as it sounds like, it is a really useful feature. So when you press the volume up button, it will obviously increase the volume, but when you press the volume down button, by default it will go to the vibrate mode, and if you press again, it will go to silent mode. But that is available for most devices out there. So what is so cool about that? The thing that is cool about that is if you press something to toggle the volume, if you press on the little circle, it'll give you a graphical interface to manage your ringtone or your media. And it'll also give you an auditory confirmation of how loud that will be. So that is volume controls. Now for the next feature, we go back to the security app. Here you find an option for data usage. Well, this is just a graphical representation of how much data you've got left and how much data you've used. But if you go to settings, you'll have more options to like set your mobile data limit or set a restriction to your data usage when it's crossing its data limits. But the really cool feature is that you can enable show data usage notifications in the notification bar. If you enable it, it'll show up in the notification bar. As you can see, that is data usage. Again, a really cool feature of MIUI. Now MIUI updates all of its stable ROMs once a month and all of its developer ROMs once a week. Now since this is a developer ROM, it'll be updated every week, adding new features and removing bugs. Updating the operating system is not the only thing that this app can do. From this app, you can directly reboot to recovery, or if you downloaded the update file, you can flash it manually from here itself. If you hit the select update package option, it'll open up the Explorer where you can select your update.zip file and it'll be flashed. So that is Updater. Also, one other really useful feature is called backup. Go into settings, backup and reset, and then click on local backups. So here you can back up all of your data that is present on your phone. You can back up the system settings and home screen layout. You can back up app data. You can also back up all of your accounts uh, present on the Mi 3. One other really cool feature is Mi Cloud. With Mi Cloud, you can access all of your contacts, call logs, and messages, etc. from your PC. All you need to do is create a Xiaomi account and go to this website where you can log in and access all of the content from there itself. If you misplace your phone, you can either remotely locate where the phone is, or you can set a passcode or wipe the phone, or you can make the phone ring remotely so that you can find it if you misplaced it anywhere. MIUI also lets you customize the color of the notification LED. To customize it, all you need to do is go into your settings, notification light, and choose your notification light. You can choose from a lot of colors: blue, red, yellow, green, cyan, white, and violet. And you can also choose different lights for different notifications here. For the notifications, you can choose one, let's say green. For your calls notification LED, you can choose whatever you want, let's say white. And for your messages notifications, you can choose let's say yellow. So that is a really cool feature. Similar to what we did with the music app, you can also do a swipe on the notes app to bring up a quick window where you can quickly note down something. And once you're done with it, just close it, and then if you go into your notes app, it will be saved, and you can preview it or you can edit it right from here itself. Now sometimes if you open the system apps like the themes app, it'll show up in Chinese. To solve this issue, all you need to do is go into settings, apps, and then find the themes application, and then hit clear data. Now this will solve the issue changing back the language in the apps to English. Another really cool feature is when you go into settings, buttons, and then you select the option that says long press back to take a photo. On the lock screen, you just have to long press the back button, and then it will quickly launch the camera app and also take a picture. And there we go. You can also choose the option that says wake with volume buttons so that you don't have to search for the power button each and every time you want to wake up your display. All you need to do is find the volume button and press it. Any volume button will do. Also in the same buttons menu, you can choose what these three navigation buttons do. You can choose to launch assistant, show the apps tray, do nothing, or close the current app. You can also select the long press time before the action gets executed. Now lastly, we have another feature that comes in handy at several times, but this is not a feature that you're going to use every day. This is just for troubleshooting purposes. If you open the dialer and then dial in star hash MIUI hash star, it will take you to hardware testing mode. Now let's say you have some issues with your SIM card not working. You can just go into here and then you can test out if there's anything wrong with the SIM card slot itself. In the same manner, if there are any hardware issues, you can check directly over here. If you want to pick up the Xiaomi Mi 3, you can do that from wapmart.com. I'll leave a direct link right below the like button in the description again. You can use the coupon code C4ETech to get $10 off. Again, that'll be changing. So keep an eye on the description. If there are any changes, we'll update the description as well. So I guess that's pretty much it, guys. Did you find any one of these 44 tips and tricks useful? If you did, do let us know in the comments below. And if you also think that we've left out your favorite feature, again, do let us know in the comments below. So I guess that's pretty much it, guys. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, make sure you stay subscribed. This is Manu again for C4E Tech signing off. You guys have a great day. Bye bye now.